Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan from the Hyperpigmentation Clinic. Today we're going to be talking about post-acne hyperpigmentation. Now, typically what we see in the clinic are young people who come in with acne that they've had for their whole teenage years and are now left with the pigmentation. We're also seeing more and more adult acne pigmentation. The other thing that we tend to see are young men who come in with acne on the upper back, the lower back, and the shoulders, which again leads to hyperpigmentation. So let's first discuss, why do you get acne and how does it lead to the pigmentation? And then how do we treat it? So 4 things need to take place for you to have acne. Number 1, you need to have an overproduction of sebum. The second thing needs to happen is that you get a thickening of the lining of the sebaceous gland. This then creates an anaerobic environment, i.e. an environment with very little oxygen. This then invites P. acnes, it's a form of bacterium, to come into that space and start to grow, start to reproduce. What P. acnes does is it breaks down triglycerides into glycerol and free fatty acids. It's that free fatty acids that's very irritating. It bursts through the lining of the sebaceous gland and it starts to inflame that area. That inflammation triggers the melanocytes, and guess what? You get hyperpigmentation. How do you recognize this form of pigmentation? You get localized spots that take place exactly where the spot was. Now, the good news is it tends to lead to epidermal hyperpigmentation. That's pretty straightforward to treat. At the clinic, we tend to recommend 1 to 2 treatments. You shouldn't really need more than that to get you to a place where most of the pigmentation is gone. The other question we get asked is, okay, so once I've cleared the pigmentation and I get another spot, what do I do? What we tend to recommend is once that spot is healed, once the skin has healed over, pop on your aftercare cream on straight away. What that's going to do is stop the pigmentation in its tracks. The quicker you do that, the quicker you put on very high strength tyrosinase inhibitors onto that area, the better your chances of not getting pigmentation developing from that spot. So I hope you found this information helpful, and if you've got any more questions, please do email me or DM me and I will do my best to answer.